This is Apple Valley News Now at 6 on your side.
Good evening and thank you for joining us on this Wednesday. I'm Wendy Redmond.
And I'm Austin Reed. It is June the 4th. We begin with breaking news. An urgent manhunt has been on for Travis Decker, the father accused of killing his 3 young girls from Wenatchee.
A press conference held by the Chelan County Sheriff's Office is just getting started. Let's listen in.
Tonight he'll deliver his update, and then at the conclusion of his update, we'll have about 5 minutes for questions. With that, I'll turn it over to Sheriff Morrison.
Thank you, Sergeant. Try not to disturb anyone's microphones here. Do appreciate everyone coming out. We don't have as much information to provide today, but we have been working tirelessly throughout the day with our federal resources, state resources. As always, I'd like to start recognizing the Decker family, let them know there's thoughts and our prayers. We've been working. Peyton, Evelyn, and Olivia are clearly a motivating force for us. A lot of our guys are working with sleep deprivation. Their thoughts are and making sure that we're staying motivated and getting the results the family expects out of us. So, as we mentioned before, not much to go off of. We have been following leads thanks to the FBI and this team has been going out, accessing social media, the nation, not following up those lives. Representatives to go out. We also appreciate the nation, police departments. We had one in McCall, Idaho today, was doing follow-ups for us. So we're not just keeping our focus here within Chelan County, we're also focusing nationwide on other leads. Again, thank you to those police departments, sheriff's offices, state agencies across the nation that have stepped up to assist us and giving us the additional resources that we definitely wanted to see. We find Travis today. We are our Marshals Department and good leads that we feel
Obviously, we are having some technical difficulties there with the audio, but we can say that they started off by saying not a lot of updates right now to go off of, but they were going to be taking questions. Now, with that, we were hoping right off the top that we would be hearing a little bit more about the McCall police possible sighting in Idaho of him. Here is some video of the vigil for the 3 little girls last night. So no new information coming in tonight, it sounds like, after that McCall police possible sighting in Idaho, but something we are still keeping close watch on. We do know the search continues for Travis Decker tonight, the father of the 3 young girls found dead on Monday. The Sheriff's Office says there are multiple agencies supporting this investigation, from regional to national. This is a huge manhunt underway with an aerial and ground search. I believe that we will be able to take you back out to the press conference. We may have our issues resolved. Let's go back and listen in.
Up to that location, we have learned so far through our investigation is well versed. Grid for some.
We are watching this right now, just having some issues, and the big reason for that is because there is so much media, not just from Washington and Oregon, from all across the country, and in this day of age, we all use wireless data, so there's just some problems with the audio, but
yeah, it does get a little jumbled. I do really quickly want to say this, because we do know that the manhunt is still underway. So we know Travis Decker's truck was found near Leavenworth yesterday. He was not in that area, but officials are warning everybody tonight that he does have military training, should be considered armed and dangerous. He is described as white, around 5'8", black hair, brown eyes, last seen wearing a light colored shirt and dark shorts. The important thing in all of this is, if you see him, do not approach him, they say. Just call 911 immediately.
And we also know from the police department in Idaho, they said, please be aware that we are investigating these reports. Dispatch should only be notified of first-person sightings, not rumors, texts, or online chatter. If you believe you have seen the individual, they're asking you to call dispatch. And these are pictures of the girls, 3 young lives taken way too soon.
Yes, very, very tragic, very, very sad news. The girls' ages 9, 8 and 5 again reported missing on Friday, and tragically we learned images of their father. They're here, whom the manhunt is for currently. Tragically we learned that they have passed.
And we also know from the Chelan County Sheriff's Office, less than an hour ago, they posted a new Ring camera video of the suspect, and that was just hours before this whole thing happened, when he went to the door of the house of the mom. And we are going to show that video for you coming up new at 6:30. But again, stay with us for updates on air and online at applevalleyNewsNow.com. So we are going to switch gears now, and we're going to talk weather. First Alert, Stacy Lee joining us with a first look at how things are outside. Stacy.
It's been a beautiful day. Once again, lots of sunshine, a few high clouds, and we're getting ready for some Dust Devil baseball tonight. They're getting the field ready. The guys have been out practicing in perfect weather. 81 degrees right now. The feels like temp 79, so very pleasant evening outside. Temperatures starting in the 80s there at the Dust Devil Stadium. So again, wear the shorts. It's okay tonight. 70s and 80s all through the area tonight. Planning your evening out, we're going to stay in the 70s and 80s through 7, dropping down to the 60s and 70s by 9 and 11. We'll see temperatures very pleasant in the 60s. Got to release this one. We're going to have very hot weather, coming our way. So hot paw alert. You want to get those dog walks done early or later in the evening. With air temperatures at 77 degrees, the asphalt many times is at 125. If it's too hot for you, it's too hot for them. Tomorrow it's going to be beautiful once again and even warmer. Temperatures creeping up in the mid and upper 80s for the day. So lots of sunshine in the forecast. Friday and Saturday we're hitting the 90s. That heat wave peaks Sunday and Monday. We're going to see temperatures in the triple digits, and then we'll gradually cool down about the middle of next week. So lots more to break down coming up. Austin, Wendy.
All right, Stacy, thank you so much. While students are counting down the days to summer, the Richland School District's Transportation Department is already planning ahead for next school year, making changes to improve efficiency.
Yeah, new at 6, Apple Valley News Now's William Albert breaks down what families can expect.
School may be winding down for students in the Richland School District, but behind the scenes, transportation staff are already gearing up, not just for fall, but for summer school too. Their first priority? Hiring more drivers, growing their current staff of 59 to around 70.
We have summer school that we provide for our special education students. We have a training program that we just started with 2 trainees. We're hopeful to get some more. We're starting another class in August.
Carrier says one of the biggest changes ahead will be rerouting some buses in South and West Richland to make them more efficient.
Some of our routes have more than 10 stops that are within a block or 2 of each other. So we'll take routes and make them a little bit more efficient there. And then if we're able to, we can reduce some routes down to 1 bus. And then we can utilize that driver somewhere else. Potentially for like our preschool students, we have 2 routes, and those kids are generally on the bus a little longer than they need to be.
With Richland's student population growing, the district says adjustments like this are necessary.
Our secondary routes get to the elementary level schools a little bit later than they should, just because of how much ground we have to travel, and then how many students we have.
With the district facing recent budget cuts, some may wonder if transportation is on the chopping block too.
The transportation department for the district has not had to worry about funding, as their funding source comes from a separate vehicle fund and not the district's general fund.
So we have a special account in Washington State for each transportation department. It's called the Transportation Vehicle Fund. And so we have a set amount of money that sits in that kind of a pot.
Carrier says summer is when most route changes are made based on what drivers notice and recommend.
Drivers come in and check in with us, and we make note of those certain things. And then we'll make sure that during the summer, when we're out of school, we'll make those changes, and then we send out notifications to families.
For now, the district says it's focused on efficiency, safety, and making sure students get where they need to go on time and ready to learn. In Richland, William Albert, Apple Valley News Now.
The district is also expecting to add 5 new buses by December or early January to help meet growing demand.
On the fire watch, Yakima County Fire District number 5 responding to a large fire last night around 7. Take a look. It happened at the Sunnyside Irrigation District's main yard. Firefighters say it was at their storage building. It was a controlled burn that got out of hand. There was no way to stop the burn, so the fire district waited for it to simmer out. The building, along with its contents, were a total loss. We spoke with the Sunnyside Irrigation District's manager to see how this will impact customers.
Very fast response to identify contents in the building. What are the immediate needs? What do we need to purchase right away? So we're going through that process, and impact to the growers should be very minimal. We're going to be able to continue to operate. We'll be able to continue aquatic treatments. So it should be minimal impact to our growers.
No word yet on how much the total loss will be in dollar figures. Nobody was hurt.
A close call in Prosser today. Crews rushed to stop a grass fire before it could do serious damage. Firefighters were called to the corner of Rothrock and McCready Roads around 11:30 this morning after someone mowing their lawn apparently got too close to a dry patch, and that sparked a fire. West Benton Fire Rescue says it burned just over an acre, but thankfully no homes were damaged and no one was hurt.
Paying attention to the weather, knowing that, from midday to 4 or 5 o'clock is the hottest point of the days, and it's the driest part of the day, so humidity's down, and things are gonna ignite faster. So if you want to do stuff early in the morning would be probably the best time.
The deputy fire chief says keeping a water source handy can make a big difference. Crews were able to contain that fire in just 15 minutes.
And we have a crime alert from Kennewick. An investigation is on after an armed robbery early Tuesday morning. Police say it happened here at the Circle K on Edison and Canal around 2:45. According to the clerk on duty, a man armed with some kind of weapon demanded money and alcohol. He left with an undisclosed amount of cash and a large bucket of Fireball whiskey.
Like any robbery, we take very seriously. Right now, we have our detectives division looking into it. We would ask the public with any information regarding this incident to come forward and speak to one of the detectives. Even a little bit of information could be that piece that we need to move forward with an arrest.
No one was hurt, including the clerk. Still ahead on Apple Valley News Now, live at 6. High school graduations for many begin tonight.
Plus, it's a special night for the Tri-City Dust Devils. Why inclusivity is the name of tonight's game.
Also ahead, we'll check back in with our Stacy Lee with your full First Alert weather forecast. And my director, do we still have the live press conference, a view of that? Okay, we don't have that anymore, but a quick reminder, there is a press conference happening right now in Chelan County in regards to the Sisters murder investigation. We'll have updates on that within the hour, so stay with us.
Watch your back, Jack. The real sourdough star is back at Carl's Jr. A burger that's way outside the box. Get a one-time free triple when you order on the app and join My Rewards.
So what do you think about these? We like this.
Yeah, we love it.
When it's time for an update or complete remodel, Rebath is with you every step of the way.
We're going to take everything down to the
From
side.
design and products to removal and installation, we handle the entire process to create a beautiful and functional bathroom for whatever your life needs.
Honey, you were right. Turned out.
Rebath, with you every step of the way. Call us or visit rebath.com to learn more about no interest, no payments for 12 months.
I'm Eduardo Morfin. Morfin Law Firm thanks you for 5 years of support. Remember, when choosing an attorney, select a local attorney that supports your local community.
The Coliseum in Rome had their gladiator games, but it can't compete with Legends Casino Hotel's Coliseum of Cash. During our Summer of Games Thursday drawings in June, we're giving away over $77,000 in cash, plus a new Kawasaki side-by-side. Just use your Legends rewards card to earn entries. Who needs Roman chariot races when you can leave them all in the dust in a Kawasaki side-by-side? All hail Legends Casino Hotel in June, and let this Summer of Games begin.
Good Shepherd provides the most up-to-date orthopedic care available. Our team of experienced board-certified surgeons, physiatrists, and podiatrists are capable of fulfilling your orthopedic needs. Services include precise joint replacements, sports medicine, all orthoscopic shoulder and knee repairs, fracture care, hand surgery, and foot and ankle care. We are here to help you with your pain and maximize your body's performance and function. Good Shepherd Orthopedics in Hermiston. Patients first, always.
Every day, thousands of people sit down at their dining tables, relax in comfort on their sofas and sectionals, or fall asleep in their comfy bedroom sets and new mattresses from Walker's Furniture. For over 40 years, Walker's Furniture has provided Washington, Oregon, and Idaho the best selection of quality dining sets, bedroom furniture, living room furniture, and mattresses at the best prices in the region.
Get the furniture you like at the prices you'll love.
The Never a Bother campaign reminds Yakima Valley youth that reaching out for help is never a burden, whether it's to a friend, trusted adult, or by calling 988. With strong community support, we are here to ensure that no young person struggles alone.
Never a bother.
Never a bother.
Never a bother.
Never a bother.
If you're having thoughts of suicide or want to learn more about how to support youth in your care, visit neverabother.org for more information.
At Carl's Jr., late birds get the bag. After 8 p.m. for $5.99, get a Cali Classic single, fries plus chicken stars. Or spicy chicken sandwich, onion rings plus chicken stars. Or mix it up, just $5.99. Build your own bag only at Carl's Jr.
This newscast sponsored by Shriners Children's Spokane.
Welcome back. The start of high school graduation season is here.
Yes, it is. So we took a trip to the Toyota Center, where many of the events for schools in the Tri-Cities area will be taking place. Inside, workers were preparing the stages. We do want to point out that due to construction of the convention center, parking will be a little more limited this year. So officials want to remind everyone to arrive earlier. The graduations will continue through this weekend and into next week. Police also want you to take extra caution on the roadways.
All right, if you are heading to the ballpark tonight in Pasco, you might notice a slightly different vibe, and that is on purpose. The Tri-City Dust Devils is hosting a sensory-friendly game experience, turning down the music and turning up the inclusivity. Thanks to a partnership with Columbia Ability Alliance, fans with special needs or sensory sensitivities can really enjoy the game in a welcoming environment. Goodie bags with sensory items are being handed out, and the entire experience is designed to be comfortable for everyone.
And they will be involved throughout the game tonight, from first pitch to on-field activities, all of that. We will have some of the Columbia Ability Alliance folks out here as well.
The manager also says Columbia Ability Alliance will play a big part tonight, such as throwing out the first pitch and participate in activities between innings. This is the second time the Dust Devils have done this, and they hope to offer more nights like this in the future.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And it's a perfect night for Dust Devil baseball. Look at the stadium live right now, nice and clear. A few clouds in the sky, but a very, very pleasant evening. 81 degrees outside, humidity at 27%. The feels like temp is 79. Our sunset at 8:44. Good looking night outside. Temperatures overnight tonight going to be nice and mild as well. Good sleeping temperatures, I call this, 50s all through our region this evening. Let's just stay with the temperatures because that's the big news story, of course, weather-wise. We have a nice little gradual warm up. We're going to be hitting the 90s on Friday and Saturday, and then those triple digits are quite possible later in the week. And check it out, it's a good 20 plus degrees above the average. Tri-Cities and Hermiston, even warmer here with temperatures close to 90 tomorrow, then those 90-degree temps Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday is where we'll see those triple digits. Walla Walla also nice and warm, hitting the triple digits on Monday, and then you could see a nice little slide down on Wednesday, still above average, but cooler than those triple digits. So with that said, First Alert Weather, extreme heat. We have worries with, we see triple digit temperatures. So get out early for those morning walks with your pets. Stay nice and hydrated. Find shade and drink water. Take lots of breaks if you're an outdoor worker. And call or stop by, check on the elderly if you can. And let's talk car heat danger. When the air temperature is just 95 degrees outside, after 30 minutes, the car temperature is 129 degrees. So don't leave anyone or anything, anybody or pets, anybody in a car. Very dangerous. Winds tonight, we've been seeing some breezes kicking up in the Kittitas and Yakima valleys. Light winds here in the Columbia Basin. The Blue Foothills have been seeing variable winds 20 to 25 miles per hour. Tomorrow will be pretty mild wind-wise, but Friday is when we're going to see our next round of strong gusty winds. So there we go from the, well, we'll call that the 80s, close to 90 tomorrow, hitting the 90s for a couple of days in a row. Lots of graduations for the weekend. Weather-wise, looking good as far as that goes. And then you have those triple digits, so want to be safe there. Yakima, 80s to the 90s. Again, graduation parties, breezy winds on Friday. Look for that. And then those temperatures peaking right around 100 degrees for Sunday and Monday, cooling way back down on Wednesday to 82. We like to see that. Ellensburg also looking at strong gusty winds, about 40 to 45 miles an hour or so on Friday. So if you are having any outdoor parties for graduation on Friday, you'll want to definitely secure any loose items. Look for the temperatures in the 90s back to the mid 70s by Wednesday. Walla Walla also going to see some breezy winds later into the weekend. And yep, those triple digits possible Friday for graduation outside. Few clouds, but looking pleasant there. And in Hermiston, congratulations to those grads on Thursday. Weather's going to be just about right, little on the warm side. Breezy on Friday, triple digits for you on Sunday and Monday. So yeah, very busy season. We have a lot of outdoor graduations, a lot indoors, but some are outdoors. I know some of our Pasco schools, maybe Kaibi, a couple of the local ones are outdoors. So the good news is you're not going to get rained on. You will need your sunscreen, sunglasses, and yeah, definitely stay hydrated.
Yeah, well, that's a cool look with the hat and the glasses together, right?
There you go. I think so.
Yeah.
It's very 2025.
Yeah, perfect.
Thanks, Stacey. Up next here at 6, in Caught on Camera, a convenience store in Thailand had an unexpected thief.
We'll tell you what they took when we come back.
Meet the Moore family. They switched from cable internet to Ziply Fiber and got so much more. Mr. Moore got more upload speed for next level gaming and live streaming to the masses. Mason Moore got even more done for his sneaker business, quickly uploading HD product demos and video conferencing without freezing.
Brad, you're on mute.
And now that her family doesn't need her for tech support, Mrs. Moore has more time to stream games into overtime.
Let's go!
Get more of what you love by switching to Ziply Fiber for $65 less per month than cable at ziplyfiber.com.
Lifetime Dental is committed to providing the best dental care in the Tri-Cities by treating patients like family, as well as providing a healthy work-life balance for the team. Hear what their doctors have to say.
I think developing that relationship with a patient is where you get the trust. And then with the trust is when you can really kind of build on these treatment plans and provide the best care for them so that the outcome is most predictable and that they're the most satisfied. I think my passion kind of more stems from the problem-solving aspect of dentistry. So I really like getting complex patients that need a lot of different needs and kind of figuring out a plan that incorporates like good dentistry to kind of solve their problems. But I think I just get that emotional recharge from just kind of spending quality time with family. So my 2 girls and then my wife. So we try and get out of the house and get up in the mountains or go to the beach and just kind of do quality things together. And that's kind of where I get my most recharge from, for sure.
Lifetime Dental Care, located at Queensgate, voted best dentist in the Tri-Cities 9 times.
It's the Red, White, and Blue sale at Moore Furniture, and we're celebrating with store-wide sale pricing. Plus, get your choice, free white glove delivery, or we'll pay the sales tax. It's your opportunity for huge savings on our spring lineup, featuring fresh new designs, functions, and features in every department. You'll find relaxing living rooms, bedroom sanctuaries, cozy dining rooms, and the perfect accessories all in stock, on sale, and ready for delivery. Visit your local Moore Furniture, where everyone gets more for less.
Like most people, my days are nonstop. When I'm working, I need to stay focused, not worried about my finances. That's why I went looking for a bank that makes managing my money effortless. Apple was exactly what I needed. Helpful people with easy-to-use tools. Now, I spend less time stressing about money and more time doing the things I enjoy. Where do you credit union?
Right now at US Cellular, you can get 4 free phones plus 4 lines for $90.
Hey, we're tired of having the wool pulled over our eyes with these hidden requirements. What aren't we seeing?
Yeah. Do we get our choice of free phones?
Yep, you get the latest phones.
I bet we have to trade in our old phones, though.
Nope, sure don't.
Wow.
High five. Almost. Higher.
Yes. Nope.
Get 4 phones plus 4 lines for $90 with no trade-in. And we'll pay off your current contract when you switch. US Cellular, built for us.
Well, you have to check this out. Watch an elephant stroll into a convenience store and start snacking away. This happened at a store in Thailand near a national park where elephants are known to roam. The store owner says it had been a slow day when the large mammal came wandering in off the street and dove right into the snacks. There he goes. The owner says this one went straight for the candy before sampling saltier offerings, including peanuts. Park rangers eventually showed up and shooed away the munch and mooch. And the owner says a wildlife protection group later offered to foot the big guy's snack bill. I would imagine that could be quite a hefty bill for such a big guy. All right, well, it was supposed to be just another peaceful Saturday morning filled with sunshine and coffee for a couple in Florida, but that took a splashing turn when they came face to face with an uninvited guest at their Pinecrest Lakes home. Around 11 a.m., a nearly 7-foot-long alligator was taking a dip in their private pool. Can you imagine? After a call to the Martin County Sheriff's Office, a gator trapper was contacted, but Mr. Gator was not going out without a fight, twisting, turning, playing tug of war, and putting up a tense tussle with trappers. In the end, the snappy reptile was wrangled and removed. Everyone else is signing off, but we are just getting started with the region's only live and local news at 6:30 p.m. Coming up next, continuing coverage of the manhunt underway now for the father accused of killing his 3 girls from Wenatchee. Plus, Stacy will have your full First Alert forecast. Don't forget to get our brand new app. Just scan that QR code right there on your screen. We'll be right back.
Josh Cobra, First Alert weather on Good Morning Northwest from Apple Valley News Now, on your side.
Dear unbreakable spirit, when the terrain is gnarly, you steady us. When obstacles are ahead, you lift us. When the turf is hostile, you inspire us. Own a legend. Toyota Trucks. Toyota has the best resale value of all brands according to Kelley Blue Book's KBB.com. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
In a world filled with accidents, the injured look to Mo, because Mo knows these guys are bulldog tough on personal injury and workers' compensation claims. Mo knows you can go to the other guys, but why would you? From back in autumn, Bulldog Tough.
And Consumer Reports.
We're testers.
This organization accepts no advertising or sponsorship.
Since 1936.
Testing dishwashers, TVs, cars, vacuums.
We buy directly from stores, just like you.
Making sure products are safe.
And that they last.
Because we're advocates.
Engineers and scientists. We're testers. We're Consumer Reports.
Join us.
Spring is calling. Are you ready? At Queensgate Gardens in Richland, adventure starts in your own backyard. From lush hanging baskets to vibrant landscape flowers and garden starts, we've got everything to make your space bloom. Let's grow something amazing. Queensgate Gardens in Richland, where adventure grows.
Welcome to Nob Hill Casino in Yakima. Experience the thrill of our Vegas-style casino, featuring the friendliest dealers in town. Join our Players Club and earn exciting rewards. Enjoy games like Blackjack, Pai Gow, and High Card Flush. While you're here, don't forget to unwind with a drink at our cozy bar or enjoy a meal from our restaurant. Come discover Yakima's ultimate entertainment destination, Nob Hill Casino, where the locals play.
Show off your math skills and have some fun for a great cause. The Tri-Q Credit Union C3 Slam comes to Richland. Get ready for the biggest 3-on-3 basketball tournament in the Tri-Cities. Register today. $140 team registration available now through June 24th. Don't miss your chance to win $1,000 in the Custom Restoration Cool Cash Shootout. It all happens July 12th and 13th at John Dam Plaza. Register now at c3slam.com. Final weeks to register your team at $140. Ends midnight Tuesday, June 24th. Brought to you by the City of Richland and Tri-City Sunrise Rotary.
All four Click-It RV superstores have gone mad with huge discounts on a huge selection of top brand RVs, which means the lowest prices, factory incentives, and rebates.
You guys gotta beat the spring rush and get in here now.
Shop online and find the floor plan you liked and build it, price it, and click it. Or come to any of our neighborhood locations. From travel trailers to fifth wheels, toy haulers to motorhomes. Get a better RV and the lowest price guarantee. Only at your neighborhood Click-It RV superstore and ClickItRV.com.
Be a winner like me and get the Click-It RV.
Jade Elliott grew up in Richland, graduated from Washington State, and got her first job in Spokane. After working in Salt Lake and Seattle, she's back in the Mid-Columbia, bringing the news home on Good Morning Northwest from Apple Valley News Now. On your side.
Always on your side.
Next, DT.
I loved working with Keanu again.
Ana de Armas, Keanu Reeves. We're at the Hollywood premiere of Ballerina. Plus,
E.T. Welcome to my bar. Don't get too rowdy.
Next, DT.
Tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
Right now on the region's only live and local news at 6:30 p.m. as a vigil is held for the 3 young girls murdered in Wenatchee. We have new information about the search for the father.
Plus, just into the Apple Valley News Now newsroom, the city of Sunnyside has not selected an interim city manager. The news at 6:30 starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6:30 on your side.
Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for joining us as we've made it to the middle of the week. Austin Reed alongside Wendy Redman.
Yes, and what a beautiful week it's been so far weather-wise, I'd say.
So far, so good. I'm not looking forward to the warm-up, Stacey.
You're gonna turn it up a notch, huh?
It's not my fault, Austin. Anyway, here's a live look across our entire region. It is beautiful today, as you can see. Lots of sunshine out there and clear skies. And we've had fairly light winds, however, in some of our regions like the Kittitas Valley. It's been windy. Right now, if you're heading out to that Dust Devil game, it's going to be in the 80s. It'll stay in the 80s for a little bit and then cool to the 70s. So pleasant night to see the Canadians versus the Tri-City Dust Devils. 70s and 80s all through the region. 75 in Ellensburg, 80 in Yakima, 81 Tri-Cities, 78 in Pendleton, 79 Walla Walla. So the windiest places right now are the Dalles, so down like Columbia River Gorge, I-84. Ellensburg area also seeing some gusty winds, but everybody else enjoying a little break from those winds. Temperatures looking good tonight, very pleasant, even through 11 o'clock tonight in the 60s. And we'll see our overnight lows dip down into the 50s. So dry, warming, and breezy. Friday and Saturday is when we're going to see those 90-degree temps. Lots of graduations and parties. Going to be warm, but great weather for you guys. Heat waves peaking on Sunday, Monday with triple-digit temperatures. And then we'll have a gradual cool down as we get into next week. And I just wanted to say congrats to the class of 2025. More details coming up. Austin, Wendy?
We are continuing to follow breaking news tonight in the case of the father on the run, accused of killing his 3 young daughters from Wenatchee. An update now after a press conference that just started at 6 o'clock tonight, now wrapped up. This was from the Chelan County Sheriff's Office. They say that they have concerns Travis Decker may be headed to Canada. So in light of that, they are bringing in Border Patrol. They also say that they believe he can survive outside with very limited supplies. So a lot of their search may be taking them to very rugged areas, possibly areas not really accessible to vehicles. So as this search continues, we do know a GoFundMe has been set up to help show support for the children's mother, Whitney Decker.
Yeah, the organizer said all funds will go to cover things such as legal and final expenses, as well as time off for work without the financial pressure. You can find that link to the GoFundMe by visiting our website, applevalleyNewsNow.com.
Now, this just in. Please take a look at your screen. This is brand new video of the suspect here. The Chelan County Sheriff's Office just released this, what they say is recent footage of Travis Decker from the days leading up to all of this. As you know, his children were reported missing by their mother on Friday and found dead just the other day.
In the meantime, take a look at this.
This is a vigil that you are seeing here for the 3 girls, ages 9, 8, and 5.
Yeah, the vigil was held on Tuesday night to honor Peyton, Evelyn, and Olivia Decker. Mourners gathered at Memorial Park near the Chelan County Courthouse. Members of the community leaned on one another and even sang a song in memory of the children. Following up now, the Yakima County Sheriff's Office says they have now identified the woman who abandoned a dog at the Cowiche Canyon trailhead on Weichel Road on Friday. The woman was seen opening the back of her vehicle, grabbing the dog by the collar and throwing it to the ground before leaving the dog behind. YCSO says they have not located her, but she is encouraged to turn herself in. The dog, named Coco, was in the care of a private citizen and seen by a veterinarian. The Sheriff's Office says Coco belonged to the woman's roommate, and the dog has been reunited with them. The Sheriff's Office is also requesting charges that include theft and animal cruelty. A controversial vote in Franklin County today where commissioners made it clear they do not want to be seen as a sanctuary county.
In a unanimous decision, the Franklin County Board of Commissioners passed a resolution affirming their full support for federal immigration enforcement, including policies from the Trump administration. The resolution states the county will not adopt policies that interfere with federal immigration laws, emphasizing cooperation with agencies like ICE and Border Patrol.
What I plan to do with this, just so you know, is not just to, pass a resolution to make a statement. What I'd like to do is take some of the other work that you all have done, whether it's pertains to vaccine choice or your support of young women in sports. And I think what we could do is send a package to the folks that I personally know in the Trump administration.
The board says the vote doesn't change how the county operates day to day, but it does send a clear message to residents and federal partners about their position on immigration enforcement. The resolution is largely symbolic, but reinforces existing county practices. No new local policies or enforcement changes were announced. Apple Valley News Now will continue to follow up on this decision, though, for you.
Tonight, we are learning more from the city of Sunnyside about the search for the interim city manager. Our team is at the meeting right now, but we have learned within the last 10 minutes they are moving on making the decision to Monday's council meeting so they can review more than one person. Originally, the council named Holbrook to the temp without him knowing, but just said that he is uncomfortable with being in the position, but he understands that he has to do something for the city and will serve until the decision is made on Monday's regular meeting agenda. So stay with us for updates on this story as well. Just go to applevalleynewsnow.com. By the way, Holbrook is the current fire chief in Sunnyside. Now to local living and new at 6:30, a popular teen program at the Benton Franklin County Boys and Girls Club just got a big boost thanks to a local grant that's helping keep teens learning life skills in the kitchen. The Benton Franklin County Boys and Girls Club is getting a $5,000 grant from Pacific Northwest National Laboratory to support its cooking club program at 4 Tri-Cities locations. The program, which runs every Thursday, teaches anywhere from 20 to 30 teens basic cooking skills and healthy eating habits. The grant will help cover the cost of food and kitchen supplies. We spoke with a high school coordinator, Richard Nunez, who says the program wouldn't be possible without community support, especially with the growing cost of food.
We all know that food prices have skyrocketed, and we want to keep teaching these teens essential skills, and we can't do that without the support from our amazing community. And so we are so grateful to continue pushing teens to learn this essential skill.
The program is completely free to teens in the community. To learn more, just go to applevalleynewsnow.com.
Dozens of people gathered at the Washington State Capitol this afternoon to raise an LGBTQ plus pride flag, saying while there's a lot to celebrate this Pride Month, there are a lot of challenges that lie ahead. Members of the state LGBTQ Commission were joined by the governor, Supreme Court justices, other lawmakers, and community members in the flag raising. Speakers say a lot of progress has been made over the past few decades around LGBTQ plus protections and representation, whether it be around marriage equality or government boards on queer issues. But they also say there's still challenges to address across the country and around the world, especially when it comes to support for queer and transgender youth.
We need to speak up and be visible. Young people need to see themselves in their leaders. Those of us who have privilege and opportunity need to use that to support those coming behind us.
Governor Ferguson says the state has a responsibility to step up in light of hostility from the federal government. He says diversity, equity, and inclusion are Washington's values. The Oregon House of Representatives passed a law allowing unemployment benefits for striking workers.
Yeah, the story fresh at 6:30. The Senate bill would allow those on strike to receive weekly payments after 2 unpaid weeks. Workers involved in a labor dispute would have to go unpaid for 2 weeks before being able to apply for and receive benefits. The bill also includes provisions to prevent striking workers from receiving back pay and unemployment benefits at the same time by requiring a worker to pay back benefits if they received back pay.
For school employees who get unemployment benefits during a strike, districts must deduct that amount from future wages. Some lawmakers against the bill worry it may create more problems for school systems than it solves as they deal with uncertainty from the federal government.
Still ahead here at 6:30, we have a lucky penny to share in this week's Operation Best Friend.
I love it. And Stacy is coming back, hopefully with a lucky forecast. I think we've been pretty lucky in weather so far this week. Let's see if it continues.
Register today. Register your team for $140. Ends midnight Tuesday, June 24th.
At Bruce Heating and Air, your comfort is our business. With over 30 years of professional HVAC experience for residential and commercial properties, you can rest assured your heating and air system is in good hands. In addition to providing quality heating, air conditioning, ventilation, and installation services, Bruce Heating and Air also houses a full-service sheet metal fabrication shop.
Now through June 30th, receive rebates up to $4,500 off on a new Daikin Fit system when you finance through Bruce Heating and Air.
This summer, big wins come in sevens at Wild Horse Resort and Casino. Get ready for the $100,000 Lucky Summer Sevens giveaway with over $12,000 cash up for grabs every Friday and Saturday in June. The heat is on, and so is the grand prize on June 28th. 3 winners choose 7 cards with prizes. Reveal 7 sevens and instantly win $17,000 cash. Wild Horse Resort and Casino, celebrating 3 decades of fun.
When uncertainty falls upon your freedom, you need an unwavering champion. We're dedicated to not just tipping the scales in your favor, but also delivering an unwavering and relentless defense. With over 5 decades of experience, we'll fiercely defend your freedom and secure the most favorable outcome. Your best defense, Quantum Legal.
The NBA Finals, Pacers, Thunder, Game 1 on ABC.
Sponsored locally by Prosser Memorial Health. Learn more at prosserhealth.org. This is how we care.
Summer's heating up. That means it's time to dive in. Pasco's Memorial Aquatic Park opens Saturday, June 14th. Get signed up for swim lessons. Grab your season passes and don't miss your chance to join the Pasco swim team. Looking to cool off? Open swim runs daily from 1 to 5:45 p.m. So grab the family and come make a splash. It's all happening at the Pasco Memorial Aquatic Park. Your summer fun starts here.
Welcome to Pasco, where we are building a community rooted in culture. Check out the Farmers Market downtown at Peanuts Park, Saturdays from May through October. Taste something new at one of our diverse local restaurants, the Pasco Specialty Kitchen vendor windows, or our growing food truck scene. And enjoy the natural beauty of our waterfront parks and the Sacagawea Heritage Trail. Shop small, explore local, and experience the spirit of Pasco. Naturally transformative.
Fred's Appliance. Veteran founded, family owned, locally since 1962. Come check out what's on sale this Memorial Day, like this LG refrigerator with spacious French doors, smart cooling, and sleek stainless steel design. It's built for busy families, midnight snackers, and the serious organizers. 30% truckload savings on the fridge that has it all. At Fred's, we have thousands of items in stock, making us the smartest and most convenient choice. We're local, like you.
Welcome back, everybody. It's Wednesday, time for Operation Best Friend, where we introduce you to some pets in search for their forever home.
That's right. And you know what they say, if you see a penny, pick it up for good luck. And that's definitely applying to this pup this week.
Penny is a gentle, friendly dog, so let's meet her now.
Operation Best Friend, sponsored by As You Wish Houses, Christine Connolly Realtor, and by Manthite Group Cross Country Mortgage.
I'm Elizabeth Norman with the Pipple Pen, and this is Penny, and Penny is a 3-year-old bully type mix. We haven't DNA tested her, so we don't know exactly what's going on in there, but she is bullyish. She was previously adopted from us and was returned through no fault of her own and is looking for her new forever home now. Penny is extremely playful. She loves to be outside. She is great with people, and she is good with other dogs when they are calm and polite, and probably is not a good match for cats. Penny is very drawn to nose work. I've been doing a little bit of scent training with her, and she has taken right to it. She's fantastic about finding whatever I want her to try to find in the yard, and when she goes for walks, it's all about the sniffer. Penny has gone through some professional training in her prior adoptive home, and she does know some basic commands, and it would be eager to learn more. Penny would do really well in a calm, stable home with people who are home more often than they're away. If there's a canine companion in the home, a calm, polite one, no cats, and just people who are really willing to put the time in to have a fulfilled life for Penny. Everything about Penny is on our website, on our Facebook page. We would love to have your application come in and we can see if you're a good match for her. She's also looking for another foster home, so if that's a possibility for you, when you foster for the Pipple Pen, all of your food, supplies, and vet care are covered by the rescue, so all you do is bring the love.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And she looks like a sweetheart. Dust Devil Sky Camp tonight in Pasco. Live baseball happening this evening. And you know what? It's a beautiful night to be outside. 81 degrees. Feels like temp is 79. Humidity at 27%. Look at our sunset at 8:44. We're creeping closer to 9 p.m. What do we have for tonight? Mostly clear skies out there. Fairly calm winds through most of our area. It's a little breezy down in the Dalles area and up by Ellensburg, but those winds will decrease overnight, so pretty pleasant. Temperatures on the rise. We're getting ready for the first heat wave of the season. We're going to hit the 90s in Yakima by Friday and Saturday, then up here near the triple digits, and then a big drop off for Wednesday, so that'll be a little bit of relief from that heat. Same thing in Tri-Cities and Hermiston. We'll see those temperatures reach the triple digits, not quite to record-breaking level, but close. So there you go. Not the hottest we've seen in the past. However, very nice long stretch of warm temperatures for several days. We'll drop down to 90 by Wednesday. Walla Walla also going to get their first big heat of the summer with those triple digits topping out on Monday with a nice drop on Wednesday to 85. So with extreme heat, we've got to give you all the warnings out there. We did the hot paw alert, so get those pups out early before the cement and sidewalks and blacktop gets too warm. Stay hydrated, lots of water. Make sure the kids are drinking as much water as they can throughout the day. If you're an outdoor worker, find shade, take frequent breaks, and drink lots of water. And check on your elderly neighbors. Make sure everybody's doing okay with these hot temperatures. Also want to remind everyone, car heat dangers, they are definitely here. Even if the temperature outside is just 95, temperatures warm up quickly inside of a vehicle, In under an hour, temperatures could be close to 140 degrees inside your car. All right, let's talk about those winds. We've been seeing those gusty winds in the Kittitas Valley tonight. We'll continue to see those through early morning hours, eventually dying down, and much lighter winds throughout the rest of the area. Here's our 80s, well, close to 90 tomorrow, to the 90s with breezy winds. Lots of graduations and parties. Weather's going to cooperate, although hot. Triple digits on Sunday, Monday. If you're heading to an outdoor graduation, make sure you've got some sunscreen and your sunglasses on. You're going to need those. Temperatures in Yakima looking good, hitting the triple digits on Monday. Here's Ellensburg. We're going to look for some strong gusty winds on Friday, which means our fire danger is going to be elevated. So we're going to be fire-wise out there with temperatures topping out around 95, 96 degrees on Sunday and Monday. Walla Walla, congrats to those grads on Friday. It's going to be a good outdoor graduation for you guys there. Walla Walla seeing 99 on Sunday, 100 on Monday. And just a tad warmer when you head into Hermiston. Look for those breezy winds. Their graduation for Hermiston High Thursday night looking good for outdoors. And then, like I said, but still, sunscreen, sunglasses. I just went to the eye doctor, and apparently I don't wear my sunglasses enough. And that causes damage.
There you go.
It's a callus. Who knew? But anyway, he said it's from the UV rays.
Yeah. So if you see Stacy out there sporting some shades,
I'm going to be wearing my shades a lot more.
There you go.
So,
there you go. That's good. Yeah.
Gucci.
Yeah. I don't even know what that means. We'll be right back with what's trending.
It's the red, white, and blue sale at More Furniture, and we're bringing you unbeatable savings on premium mattresses. Choose from brands like Tempur-Pedic, Stearns & Foster, and Sealy. Plus, during the red, white, and blue sale, you'll get our very best offer: 72 months interest-free financing. That's 72 equal monthly payments with absolutely no interest and no money down. We'll also provide free white glove delivery and removal of your old mattress. Only at More Furniture, where everyone gets more for less.
Did you know Tri-City Lumber Company isn't just for contractors? We're your local source for decking, railing, hardware, and more, open to everyone. For over 30 years, DIYers and homeowners have trusted us for quality materials and expert one-on-one advice. Now, under new ownership, we're making it even easier to shop local and build better. Skip the big box stores. Visit Tri-City Lumber today on Clearwater and Kennewick, or call us at 509-783-3322 today.
Save now with Bi-Mart's latest savings book. Watch for it in your mailbox this week. 28-ounce Gatorades are 4 for $5. Fran's Donuts or sandwich bread is 2 for $5. Kettle Brand chips are 2 for $9. Plus, find Key Men's Canvas Duck work pants for just $24.99 and Kleenex 4-packs for $6.99. And save in the bonus zone on Werner Jerky and Dawn dish soap. Saving our members more and keeping your dollars in your community. Bi-Mart since 1955.
It's not easy being Mariano Morales' horse. He needs to ride the clients all the time. He does take care of them. He gets the insurance company to pay for medical bills, car repairs, even money for pain and suffering. Looks like it's going to be another busy day. Better get warmed up. After all, I am his best friend.
Hurt in a car wreck? Give me a call.
Big or small, we work them all.
I'm attorney Mariano Morales, the heavy hitter.
The heavy hitter is the one for you. Call 853-2222.
This summer, Dickerson's Tri-City Pianos is heating things up with incredible savings on every piano in our showroom. Take advantage of special bundles on our digital models. Enjoy savings on both new and used options. Get up to $10,000 off on select grand pianos. Enjoy 0% financing for 12 months, and every purchase includes free delivery in Tri-Cities. The hottest part, our 2-day summer sale event happens June 26th and 27th only. Turn up the heat and visit Dickerson's Tri-City Pianos today.
Welcome to Nob Hill Casino in Yakima. Experience the thrill of our Vegas-style casino, featuring the friendliest dealers in town. Join our Players Club and earn exciting rewards. Enjoy games like Blackjack, Pai Gow, and High Card Flush. While you're here, don't forget to unwind with a drink at our cozy bar or enjoy a meal from our restaurant. Come discover Yakima's ultimate entertainment destination, Nob Hill Casino, where the locals play.
E.T. and Extra, tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
Extra, extra.
Time for what's trending. Marty McFly's guitar from the original Back to the Future seems to have been erased from existence?
We need your help.
We are on the lookout for a missing guitar.
All right, so Gibson Guitars, which manufactured the missing 6-string, is asking for the public's help to bring it back. The red Gibson ES-345 guitar was played by Michael J. Fox in the 1985 movie.
That's right. It was the Enchantment Under the Sea school dance scene. Gibson's produced a documentary on the search tied to the film's 40th anniversary this year. What, did they just go look and it's missing?
It's somewhere in the future. I don't know.
There you go.
That's probably it. It's reasonable.
Okay.
It's a good guess. A good guess.
Case closed.
We'll find out in 30 years. We'll be right back with final weather.
Ever feel like something's missing? Like there's a hole in your morning routine? Well, we've got just the thing. At Some Bagels, we make more than fresh bagels. We make a variety of baked goods to fill your day with everything you've been missing. Have your favorite coffee drink with our in-house roasted espresso beans. And enjoy your bagel with our flavored cream cheeses. Because at Some Bagels, the only thing better than the hole in the middle is everything around it. I want some, you want some, we want some. Gimme Some Bagels.
Giesa Stadium is the place for fun. This Friday, June 6th, is a family feast night with your Tri-City Dust Devils. Hot dogs, soft drinks, and more for only $2.50. And on Saturday, June 7th, be sure to be here for a fabulous post-game fireworks show thanks to Highline Engineering and Fabrication. For tickets, head to the official site, DustDevilsBaseball.com. Dust Devils Baseball. It will blow you away.
Got a family reunion in the works? Make it unforgettable at Beaver Valley Lodge. With cozy rooms, beautiful mountain views, and plenty of space to gather, it's the perfect place to reconnect and make new memories. Book direct with us and get 10% off. That means more savings for barbecues, bonfires, and all those late-night laughs. So skip the middleman and book direct today, because great reunions start with the perfect place to stay. Beaver Valley Lodge. Come as a guest and leave as a friend.
I'm Eduardo Morfin. Morfin Law Firm thanks you for 5 years of support. Remember, when choosing an attorney, select a local attorney that supports your local community.
Prosser Memorial Health orthopedic surgeon and sports medicine specialist Dr. Tegan Goodell is now caring for patients at Prosser Orthopedic Center. Dr. Goodell brings his expertise in sports injuries and advanced arthroscopic procedures to the community, offering comprehensive care to athletes and active individuals throughout the region. To schedule an appointment with Dr. Goodell, call Prosser Orthopedic Center at 509-786-5599 or learn more at prosserhealth.org. This is how we care.
Vance Heating and Air has been keeping Yakima homes cool since 1986. If your air conditioner needs service this summer, we'll take $86 off the cost of any AC repair. Our skilled technicians service all makes and models, and we guarantee you'll be happy when our work is complete. If your old AC is a throwback, save now on a new energy-efficient Daikin Fit system. Don't leave it to chance. Call Vance.
Welcome to Walker's Furniture's 45th anniversary sale, where we're celebrating by offering savings up to 45% off.
Or get no interest financing for up to 5 years.
This week at Walker's.
Jay Delia, Jessica Jalal, and Josh Colbreth. Good morning, Northwest from Apple Valley News Now.
And welcome back. Time for your reason to smile. And Janet gave us one. That is a sunbow. She was out on a walk today. Good day to catch a sunbow. Any kind of rainbow, sunbows, I like all of them. So get your weather photos in by that QR at the top of your screen. Just snap your phone to that. Or go to applevalleynewsnow.com, click on our weather tab. Thanks to our friends at Lifetime Dental Care. Bottom line on the weather, it's been mild, mostly sunny and dry, breezy and gusty winds, especially on Friday. Temperatures from the 80s to the 90s to, yes, the triple digits, first time of 2025. Then a nice cool down about midweek next week. As far as tomorrow goes, look at that. I mean, just another beautiful day in a row. So how many now? Are we counting?
I think we're just enjoying.
We're just
counting.
Why count? It's been nice.
It's just gorgeous.
Yes,
we'll just keep it going for as long as we can.
There we go.
All right. Thanks for joining us here in the news at 6:30.
Hoping your news is good news.
Have a good night.